Welcome, everyone. Merry Christmas to you. My name is Dr. Melissa Sophia Joy, and I'm the founder of Sophia Healing Academy, Somatic Awakening. I'm also a naturopathic doctor, spiritual teacher, and mind, body, spirit specialist. And I welcome you to this short video on Christ consciousness. So we're going to talk a little bit about the reason for the season, so to speak, but we're going to do it in a different way. We're going to dive into what Christ consciousness actually is. And we're going to begin by talking about Yeshua, Jesus, the reason for the season, so to speak, but also what he really was teaching us at a much deeper level than we normally think of. So Yeshua was fully Christed. He was fully divine and fully human. He was connected in at a very, very, very high level, and he taught us many important things. One of the things that he showed us was the power of what true divine love really means. He also attempted to throw out the limiting traditions of his time and tried to shift our awareness away from patriarchal ways of being, which I believe that he planted a seed then that's actually blossoming now. And one of his teachings that is not talked about in traditional circles, but is in the Gospels that were hidden, the Nag Hammadi Gospels and other Gospels, is that of our awakening to our true nature by showing us how to merge the light and the dark inside of us, therefore reconciling and unifying the polarities within. This process is known as Heros Gamos, within and without. So let me define exactly what that means. Heros Gamos, in essence, means sacred union. Most of the time when people think about that, they're thinking of sacred union with a male and a female. But actually, the deeper mysteries is that it's sacred union within. So we're unifying our internal polarities. For instance, the male and the female, the divine and the human, outside and inside, right? So when we activate this reconciliation of our dualities and come into unification within, we step into what's called the anthropos, which is a Greek word that in essence means both fully human and divine, undivided. There is a Greek word called aideia, right? We become aideia, undivided. Yeshua also reminded us that we are divine beings and that the kingdom of heaven is within. Just as he said in Luke 17:21, the kingdom of heaven is within. And this process, we're then led into understanding and living in harmonic alignment with the unconditional love of the divine within and without that never dies, that's holding us all. And we move into a knowing and living of unity consciousness that we are literally all one with all things, which ultimately leads us into direct living connection with unified consciousness and the vastness of the divine that we are one with. So this opens door upon door of awakening, ultimately leading us into enlightenment and into our ascension process. It helps us remember who we truly are, whether that is starseed or angelic human, or however our divine essence shows up in our life. This powerful path activates the superhighway of spirit flowing through us, making contact with all parts of us, including and especially our ego, so that the ego learns to rest, so that we're powerfully healed. But most significantly, it helps us to remember the true essence of who we truly are, and that we are powerful, magical, divine beings, awakening the golden age together. So there are many beings on this planet, as well as off planet, who are supporting us in this process and are a part of a larger council known as the Christos Council, or what has also been called the Christos Office or the Emerald Order, which is a much bigger order of Christ consciousness within this galaxy and this universe. And I'm a teacher within this order. And there are so many, many, many others who are also teachers of this order in one way or another. And we're all committed to helping humanity connect to our true divine nature, live in alignment with our higher self leading, not our ego leading, align to the divinity living within us by reconciling our inner dualities and living a virtuous life. So, whether you like celebrating Christmas or not, with all the hoopla around it, with the gifts and the Christmas tree and the food and the things that you're told that you're supposed to do or not supposed to do, beyond all of that, I invite you in this sacred time and during these holy times to remember what Christ consciousness really stands for, that we are both human and divine, that we're living in a unified consciousness, as well as we are co-creators with the divine, and that there's an unconditional love underlying and unifying all things that we are part of that never, ever dies. This, my friends, is a mystical path. It is clearly open to anyone, regardless of your spirituality or religious traditions. The only thing that is necessary is an internal desire and a commitment to open and become a living vessel of love, of truth, and of goodness. Merry Christmas, everyone. So much love and many, many blessings to you. If what I've said here strikes a note in your heart or in your being and you want to find out more, you can find out more about my teaching at sophiahealingacademy.com, which is very connected to what I just shared. I also have a private healing practice. You can find out more about that at somatic-awakening.com. Much love and many blessings to you all. Merry Christmas.